Remember when I said Canggu wasn't all that it was chalked up to be? I think I was in the wrong part of Canggu. Look how pretty!
Why would you get the bottle? That is the bottle.
That is the bottle. 2, 3, go. Listen, we are in Mount Batur and we just woke up to the coolest sunrise ever. This is right outside our door. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Also, it is freezing here. Definitely believe people when they say it's cold in Mount Batur. It is very cold. Oh, it's now the sun's officially out. Are you kidding? We did a little photo shoot, so the scene got dismantled. Look at this, you guys. We are in Mount Batur. Please forgive me as I'm trying to learn the best ways to create these long form videos. I'm like, okay, I have some more time to like get to know you guys and tell you like what this trip's all about and tell you about the places I'm staying and how I got here. I'm still traveling with one of my friends. Her name is Katina. We met because of the Bali group trip. Oh my goodness, it has been an absolute delight traveling with her. To find a friend that the friendship doesn't implode after a trip, like keep those friends around. And so we've just been like hanging out in the Airbnbs, we've been exploring places, and we are in just this absolutely stunning Airbnb. Like I've never stayed somewhere so aesthetic, and I'm experiencing a lot of imposter syndrome here, feeling like you're never really ready to do something and just going after it anyway. On this platform, I want to show you guys what that journey looks and feels like. I want to call it like an emotional Bible, like having tools in your toolbox emotionally, it's how my therapist describes it, to like be somewhere like this and to just be present and to accept this as your reality and, you know, be where your feet are and be grateful for where your feet are, but continue to work towards like the next thing in a very positive light. So that's kind of the journey I'm on right now, and being in this Airbnb is so inspiring. This place is so zen, and looking at these views out of this window behind me, like I can't believe I'm here. And so one of the things I want to tell you guys about in like the next series of videos of my travels is like how I'm learning how to be present and overcome that imposter syndrome and accept that like this is a life that you've built and it's a life that you can continue to build. So anyway, that was like so much more than just a welcome to Mount Batur, but let me give you a little tour of the place that we're staying and why I love it so much. I also forgot to mention breakfast at this Airbnb is also included, so they just brought me my breakfast. It's a smoothie bowl and it's melting fast. It was freezing from like 5 a.m. till I guess like 7 till the sun came up, and oh my goodness, you guys, it feels like Canggu. It is so hot. So if you're coming to Mount Batur, yes, you need like a jacket and pants at night, but you can bikini in the day, no problem. I also desperately need to do laundry. I just found out that beautiful green set I got in Gilly Air that you guys might have seen, it looks like it might be bleached. We're hoping it's not. So let's get to it. I will say this is one of the more luxurious laundry experiences I've had. Most times it's been like me in the shower with the clothes just covered in detergent and sand, so I'm actually kind of okay with this one. So this is the set we're looking at. I don't know if you guys can see, but like where the pool water was, it's looking a little light. So let's hope this works. Please come out. Laundry with a view. Okay, we're making progress. Kind of nasty, but you gotta do it. I'm gonna be honest, I also think it's really important to just show this, and I will never hold anything back from sharing online, because when we don't see these moments, we don't realize the full picture of what's going on in life. And so this is a part of it, you know, as I'm filming the beautiful aesthetic shots of the place. I also wanted to show you guys that, you know, there's moments of travel where you're like, yep, I think it would be nice to be doing this at home right now, but this is a part of it. It's a part of the experience, and it's very humbling. Laundry took an hour. Only feedback I would have about this Airbnb that isn't so positive is that just at the top of the hill from where we're staying is kind of a landfill. It was kind of a trek to get in here, so I wanted to show you guys this as well in case you're thinking of booking this place. Like, just be prepared that like this is kind of all around you when you get here. Absolutely nothing against it. It does not take away from the beauty of the place we're staying. Personally, I just like sharing these details in case you get here and you're like, what the heck, why didn't you talk about this? I really like giving the full picture. And you know, we're in a very local spot, so it's bound to happen. I love being in these more like local spots instead of touristy areas, so this is just kind of what you get. It's also a really beautiful temple right up ahead, and I would love to show you guys, but I'm absolutely not appropriately dressed. I don't have a sarong or anything, so I'm not gonna show you guys that today, but it's really cool and I might check it out tomorrow. Another thing to note about the location is it's definitely not accessibility friendly. I'm walking down this like massive steep hill, so like the staff had to come and get us. It's kind of out of the way. Again, it contributes to how remote it is and how beautiful the scenery is and how quiet the area is, but there's a couple things that you should consider if you want to stay at the Batur cabins. Time for some love. Yeah. What's the difference between the mantap fried rice and special fried rice?
For the mantap fried rice, this is the chicken slice and the crispy. Chicken with egg, with vegetable.
And it comes with everything, sausage, meatball. Yes. I can't speak. Okay, I will do the mantap fried rice. Mantap fried rice, mango juice, please. Also very random. What are you doing? That's all, thank you.
Okay. Order, yes?
The amount of like acoustic cover 2016 love songs that are just on repeat in Bali really just gets you in the feels. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Okay, we have checked out of the beautiful Batur cabins. What a lovely stay. We are now going to the next spot in Mount Batur, which is a little bit closer to the town. So like there's a mountain that we're kind of on, middle of nowhere, but then there's like more of a town that you can go do things and go to more restaurants. I'm literally out of breath already. We haven't even started this climb. So I'll let you know when we're at our new place and give you a tour of that place too. Currently 2:30 in the morning, and today we are hiking Mount Batur. So far we're having some issues with finding a driver, so okay. Make sure you guys get a driver like locked and loaded the night before, so wish us luck that our driver shows up. Wow, oh my god, it's starting. Okay, we're at the top. There literally was not a single opportunity to vlog with this camera that entire hike. I posted the whole thing on my TikTok of like the journey to get up here, because like all I needed was my phone and a light in front of me. Like it was super dark, but this is the craziest view I've ever seen, so I'm just gonna shut up and show you what I see. Thank you. Katina was not impressed when she found out like we literally could have watched the sunrise from this patio and we had to hike up. I thought the hike was a really cool experience nonetheless. Like I love that kind of thing, like getting a little dirty, like doing something that's like really gritty and really tough and like it's hard in the moment, but then like you have that shower after, you're like, wow, that was amazing. Like I actually had a really good time. And if you're planning your trip to Bali and you want to go to Mount Batur, I have one more piece of critical advice that I think you should consider. You absolutely do not need more than 3 nights here, unless you're like super into like hiking, nature, waterfalls, and you're okay being in like kind of a remote setting. Like, there's not a whole lot to do, you guys. Like it's very local, which I think is a really beautiful experience as well, but like getting around is really hard. I will recommend the Batur cabins. Like if you want to just like be in the mountains, get away from the city, just stay in those cabins. That's what we did, but we are actually giving up one of our nights here. Like we're just forfeiting it because we want to get back to Ubud, because like I've literally been in this cafe for like the entire time and it's driving me a little bit crazy. Think about what you want to do here, and if you can do it in 2 to 3 days max, like that's all you need here. Personally, that's all you need here. Let me just go for a little bit of a walk in case you guys can't hear any of what I just said. I was sitting here and actually let me go even further away from the music. I just like wanted a quiet space to tell you guys about this. So I was in that cafe the other night and I don't know what happened, but I was planning my trip for New Zealand specifically. So I'm like booking a van for 10 days, 9 nights in New Zealand. And I think because the reality of what I'm actually doing started to set in, I got scared. I was like, this is something I've never done before, like putting myself in this situation where I'm driving a vehicle I've never driven on a side of the road that's different from home, hours and hours of driving. I know it's gonna be beautiful and the views are gonna be breathtaking and all the places I'm gonna see are gonna be memorable and I'm gonna remember it forever. But it sunk in that I actually have to do it. And it's something that I'm like planning, and I booked flights, and I've now booked my flight home from Auckland to Toronto. So like it all sunk in that like I'm doing this alone and I'm a little bit scared. I just like broke down and I thought like I had to be with someone. But you guys, like these are the moments of travel where you realize like, holy shit, I actually can do it. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. You're like, okay, you know what? It's scary. It is a scary thought right now that I have to put myself in this situation. I don't have to, but like crazy how in the moment something can feel so scary and so like it's like a mountain in front of you. Literally the book I'm reading right now is called The Mountain Is You, but it feels like there's this obstacle that is almost impossible to like overcome. It's impossible to get over. You're like, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. And then you go and do that thing and you actually just like figure it out and you take it day by day. And like, that's what I love about travel, is it pushes you outside of your comfort zone in so many ways that you don't even realize, so that when you go home, things like approaching a stranger in a coffee shop or applying to a job you don't think you're qualified for, like these things just start to become easy, because when you're traveling, you almost step into this persona that is just like outside of you. And then you realize that that block that you, like that roadblock that you had to get over, like driving a van in New Zealand for 10 days, like it's actually become something that's doable and easy. So then over time, your like level of life just goes up. I don't know. Is this making sense? These are some of the moments I'm feeling on this trip that are outside of any content that you'll ever see, but I think are so, so worthy of being shared. Anyway, back to my wine. Yep. Yeah. Okay, we have officially checked out of the Coliseum Hotel. Now we're going to Ubud. It's about an hour from here. I have my Tridesna healing ceremony today. Again, hindsight's 2020. We probably should have only spent about 1 night here, did the sunrise hike and went back to Mount Batur, but we're heading out to Ubud now. So that'll be my next vlog, is Ubud and then getting to Australia on Thursday. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.